Police in the northwest say no arrests have been made following violent protests in various areas of Mahikeng. This comes as a bus and a minibus have been set alight during sporadic protests. Police say several roads have been blockaded by protesters since the early hours of this morning. Some pupils have not been able to go to school, while some others have been unable to go to work. For more on the story, we cross to SABC News reporter Thabiso. A very good afternoon, Thabiso. Tell us more.
Good afternoon to you and our viewers at home. We are at Mahikeng here in Mahikeng in the northwest. As you have just said, we have seen sporadic protests this morning. Residents in Mahikeng woke up to protest in several villages across the capital city of the northwest. And what I can tell you now is that the police have managed to clear some of the rebels that were used to blockade some of the intersections around Mahikeng in the northwest province. You will remember that this is the second protest in a space of 3-4 weeks. You remember that there was also shut down where people were complaining about service delivery at the time. But this time around, I can tell you that we don't even know who is the organizer or organizers of this march, as we have seen that a bus was set alight and also a minibus that is right behind us. As you can see, the minibus that was also torched this morning, that minibus was delivering bread in some tuck shops in this area. And we know that some shops have been closed, even learners have been returned home. This protest have also affected schools around this area. As you can see, that this is one of the schools in this area. It's in Mahikeng. That's Tsidi Barolong secondary school. Learners are not there at school. Those who pitched for school this morning, they were returned home. But let me bring into our conversation one of the community members who's going to tell us about what he knows about this protest, and also that Mahikeng, we are seeing the second protest in the space of 3 to 4 weeks. Let me welcome him just to talk us through this protest. Good afternoon to you, my brother. Welcome to SABC News Channel 404. Firstly, what time did you arrive here?
8:30. I arrived here to come and check where I sell something. I sell something at the Kwan. I see a lorry was touched down. I don't know what was the reason. As the residents, we are amazed. School children were taken out of the schools. We don't know why. We are still asking ourselves that question. If in 3 weeks you see a protection in 3 weeks, there's something wrong. That means there's no service delivered. There's something wrong within our government, or those people who are in our government who are high people. We don't know what is the problem. The premier see what is going down right now. He must come down and come address those issues. What is going down? The children have already lost how many days in school. It was the last protest. Now it's been, we don't know how this march is going to last or is going to go on. We're still asking ourselves, if those people who are busy touching, they are concerned about service delivery. As the communities too, we are concerned about service delivery. We must know what is wrong within our government. There's this thing of employment in our wards. There's no jobs. Their children finish school. They don't work anywhere. Tenders are being taken from other provinces. We don't see our brothers tendering. Maybe can be the cause of the problem. We don't know what is happening. That's why we say the premier must come down, must step in as an interventor and come see what is going down in the ground. Because if you don't do so, Mahikeng is going to be touched down.
Okay, so we don't know who is the organizer or organizers of this march. What are you hearing on the ground regarding this protest action?
We cannot say we can point that man who tried to protest last month. We don't know who's behind this march. But we know our children are losing education. Our parents are not going to towns to go and work for those children to benefit for the food. We know there are problems. If they want help, we will help them. As this thing of this government, if they provide jobs of EPWP. We are asking the government, even the president, if the job, the only that offer is EPWP.
Okay. So, and last time there was, we can call it a shutdown which also had an impact on schools. But at the time, we knew that the shutdown was around issues of service delivery like water. Just talk us through the state of service delivery where you are from your village here in Mahikeng, as we are now seeing protests. Like I said, this is the second protest in the space of 3-4 weeks.
The issue of service delivery, poor service delivery, I cannot lie. And we cannot blame the government. We can blame those people who were sent by the government to provide for the community. They are not providing the community, they are providing their pockets. That's the problem. If there were so people, there are potholes, there's no job, people, there's no infrastructure in our wards. This school has been here for years, but does not have a lab, does not even have a library for these children. These children, they learn agriculture, but they don't have food security in their schools. What are those people doing?
Okay, that's one of the community members here in Mahokgo, in Mahikeng, in the northwest. What I can tell you now, we have seen police maintaining their presence around several villages here in Mahikeng as they are monitoring what is going on following those sporadic protests across many villages here in Mahikeng, in the northwest. It's back to you in studio.